All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. It is December 28th right now at about 7:45 p.m. And basically, I didn't get the chance to record the entire day today because I was pretty busy, but we made some massive progress today with CBD. So I'm always talking about, and honestly, this is like going to be one of the best episodes, I feel like. I'm always talking about how we're optimizing our pages, right? So we have two things. We have the funnel, and the funnel is where most of our traffic goes right now, and then we have what we call our ecom page. The ecom page is literally just our main website, the brand's website, right? So before we weren't really optimizing that too much. We made some tweaks, but now we really went full in. So let me go ahead and pull up what we did today. So basically, we changed the images. I think I talked about this in the last episode, but we really went in with changing our images around. What we did is we created a really, really nice graphic behind our image. It shows some of the gummies falling around. At the top, it shows some, satisfaction guarantee, and then our bottle of the gummies, right? Then we added an image of like a hand holding the gummy, and then we added nutrition facts. So our customers get a really good feel for how our product looks and what it is just from the images alone. It kind of gives the product more perceived value. So that was obviously really important for us. My bad. It just kind of ended the recording. So that was very important for us because, we had to make sure the customer could just see the product without having to test it or whatever, to buy it. So that obviously helps conversions. So with that said, we also increased the text size of our product name. And right above that, we added based on X amount of reviews, 5 stars. So the reason we did that is so it's like already got social proof right on the top as soon as they land on the page. And then right under the little description, we added a couple benefits. And prior to this, we had on our main website, like the ecom page, we had 2 different products. We had our 500 milligram gummies and our 1,000 milligram gummies. Literally the only difference is the count per bottle. So if you order the 500, you only get 20 gummies. If you order the 40, if you order the 1,000 milligrams, you get 40 gummies. So rather than us have 2 different products, we just created a variant and made that quantity selector on our page. So it's just much more streamlined. Then we added bundle and save. So you could do one-time sale, then you could subscribe and save, and then you could do a 3-month saver. So we added that as well. Changed the color of our add to cart, and then obviously, added a sticky add to cart that goes down the page. That obviously helps conversions as well. So those are all things that we're testing out right now just to kind of boost conversion rate. Considering now that we're posting every single day on TikTok, we're gonna have more traction from TikTok come through. Today we got 600 views on TikTok on our new video. So we're not getting any sales yet, but I'm sure very soon it will. So that's basically how things have been going for our e-com side of things and social media. So today was a pretty packed day. Outside from CBD, I went to boxing today. I had a couple personal things pop up that I had to deal with today. So that was obviously, those are always fun, right? But yeah, so CBD right now is doing really, really solid. Our traffic really picked up. So basically right now we're at $11,700 in sales. It's 8 p.m. I expect us to finish off with like 16, 17,000 in sales today alone. So this is gonna be one of the biggest days that I've recorded so far, and tomorrow as well. Everything has looked really, really good for our affiliates, the earnings per click, and everything looks amazing. So I'm really excited for, honestly, January is gonna be insane. But yeah, so 11.7K in sales. Let me just put it right there. I'll screenshot it so I could add it there in a second. I know people like to see the numbers, not just hear them. So that's fine by me. I'll throw them in there. But yeah, so everything's been really, really good. I have gotten a couple questions, especially like in Twitter DMs and stuff. How did you start? And why did you start? So let me go into the why so you guys can understand like the tactical approach we're taking to this right now. So really the reason why is because, so basically a lot of CBD companies don't have huge distribution channels, right? They're usually retailers because a lot of them don't work with affiliates. A lot of them don't really know how to run their own traffic. And we have the advantage of using both of them, right? So we can run our own traffic and we can work with affiliates. So with that said, we're gonna have major distribution, which means that we're gonna have a lot of orders coming in, and that's something that investors and private equity firms and a bunch of these companies love. So if we wanted to sell after 2 years, we could get acquired and have a really nice exit. But I don't think Hunter or myself, Hunter's my co-founder, want to do that. I think our big thing here, and we want to take this to the next level, is we want to start where we're at now. Obviously, we're going to do great numbers, but when THC becomes federally illegal, we're going to have distribution using our same customers and our same network to go ahead and now sell THC-based products. So that's a huge industry that we think that we can come out and do some really, really good damage in. So THC is the end game, we're hoping, and that we're going to be able to take our CBD company and turn it into a THC-based company as well. So it's going to be massive. I'm very excited for like the future of this company. And that's the reason why, is because there's, a lot of value in the industry. Like there's a lot of value in CBD, a lot of value in THC, mushrooms, and I think we're going to have a product line for just about every single one of those eventually. Obviously, we're just starting here now. What I'd like to do in the future is take our product and make it mainstream. So like have a lot of influencers use it, make it like a product that a lot of people are talking about and using. Athletes, we'll have an athlete line. There's a lot of things that I want to do with this, but right now we're just focusing on that anxiety angle. Our name is perfect for it as well. So I haven't told you the name yet, but it's a perfect name for the anxiety angle. So super excited for how that might go. But yeah, how did I start? A lot of people think that I had an extremely hard start. The reality is I didn't have that difficult time starting this company. Reason being is I've been doing e-commerce for 7 years now, right? So over the time, you build a network, you build a book of people that you know. So we used our network. We hired one of them that has exited CBD companies, has helped take them public, and has a huge background in CBD. So basically, in hiring that person, we gained all their experience on our team, and that's cut down our learning curve in a massive way. So with that said, it's still gonna have, we're still gonna have our problems. We're still having, the problem with the merchant account, for example, where we couldn't scale up at first. That's all problems that we have to solve and deal with, but it's gonna be much better in just a couple months because we already have this experience on our team. And for those of you who wanna get into something, I'm not saying don't try it yourself, but it is easier to hire somebody that's already gone through the learning curve. They've already gone through the problems, the trials and tribulations of starting a company like that, right? So that's what we did just to make our job a little bit easier. And so everything's been really solid so far because of that. We also got introduced to our manufacturer from them. Obviously, everything's relationships in business. So build great relationships and use them. Use your relationships to your advantage and benefit your relationships too. It's not just a one-way street, but of course, your network is very important. Who you know will get you much farther than what you know. So that's basically what we've been doing, and that's how we got started. But yeah, like I said, I guess we're almost about 12,000 today so far. So that's really, really nice. I'm thinking it's going to keep picking up. So I do want to actually start to with these videos, how they're usually my full day in the life. So I want to do that, but when I talk about certain things, I want to eventually be able to share my screen with you during the videos so you can see what I'm talking about. I just can't do that yet because I haven't revealed the brand. So once the series is done and we've hit $1 million in revenue and we have all of the people watching, we'll do another series, probably doing 1 to 10 mil. And in that series, I'm going to be talking about everything we did before. I'll be sharing our screen, showing you the inside of the TikTok shop, showing you the inside of our CRM and everything like that. It'll be pretty transparent about what we're doing and how we're doing it, so that way you guys can go ahead and apply that to your businesses as well. But for now, I just you have to trust me. So everything's been going great though. So outside from that, I don't really have too much going on. I'm just trying to get through a couple things personally right now. There's a couple, some days are better than others, but that's just the life. So everything's great. I'm really thankful to be in this position right now, to have the opportunity to even share this video, to have the opportunity to run this business. And I'm really, really looking forward to the future. So let's get it. Anyways, I'm going to go eat something. I haven't really eaten much all day. So I'm going to eat something. And then probably in 2 hours, I'll start recording again, tell you guys exactly how everything's been going. And I'll update you there. So I'll talk to you soon. All right, so there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about before I end this video off. It's like gonna be probably 8:30 by the time I end this video. So for the revenue that I ended at, probably add like 2-3K maybe on top of it. I think we'll finish up today around like 17K in revenue, maybe more, who knows. But yeah, so I'm gonna add the last screenshot on this for like whatever I end this clip. But basically, moving into 2024, there's a lot of things that I wanted to reflect on in 2023 that I've personally done that I think were probably not the best decisions. So first, the thing that I did was identified myself with like basically material things. Like I identified myself with my watches, my car, and things like that. And really like towards the end of this year, I feel like I've kind of gotten to a point where I'm like less caring about those things, more caring about the milestones, the mission. And so those things are cool. Like I've had the supercar and like the watches and stuff, and they're awesome. Like I'm not gonna lie, like having a nice car is really fun, but it's not as cool as you probably think it is. Like if you haven't had one, like you'll probably want to experience this at some point. Everybody should, but it's not as awesome as like it's made out to be. It's certainly really cool, but it's not like, oh my God, I need to have a supercar right now. Like right now I'm more concerned with building my business than having a supercar. And for watches, like I've kind of come to the conclusion that I'm only going to buy them again when I hit a milestone. So it's going to be like something with meaning. So when I do pass a watch down to my kids, it's like, yeah, your dad made his first 10 mil and then bought this watch with his business partner. Like I think that's a much cooler thing than, just buying a watch for the fun of it, So for me, I've stopped doing that. That's a major improvement. And honestly, it's just benefited my mental health so much more. I could care less about the material things anymore. I could just care about building something really cool. So I feel like I found true purpose right now, which is awesome. And another thing that I did at the beginning of the year was I always watched YouTube and everything like that for like all these entrepreneurs and saw everything they were doing. And I was like, I was an entrepreneur myself, of course. So I've been doing this for a while. And I was like, damn, like everybody's killing it. Like doing millions a month, it seemed like, right? The reality of that is that's not true. I mean, there's some guys that do really great numbers, but reality of it is it's not the case 99% of the time. Most of the gurus you look up to don't do the numbers they claim. And so with that said, don't let comparison be the thief of your joy, So for me, I would do, 100K a month and I would see somebody do like 2 mil a month, quote unquote. And I was like, damn, dude. So, for us, it's just like something I've realized lately is you're only in a race with yourself pretty much. Of course you have competitors, so definitely like push hard. I'm not saying don't push at all, but don't compare yourself to other people because of course you're on a different path than some of them. So that's something else that I learned this year. And I think that just kind of applying those principles to my life lately have been giving me a massive improvement, I've also started reading a whole lot more. I think reading is crucial. So going into 2024, if there's some goals you want to set for yourself, make them fitness related, make them learning related, and then make them business related. So that way you have something that's going to be directly benefiting your business. You being healthy benefits your business, right? You being knowledgeable benefits your business. So do everything that benefits your business, which in turn will benefit your life, right? If you become a better person, more knowledgeable about things, that's going to benefit your life in many areas. Conversations, you're going to know more to talk about, have a lot more to say, and just be more intelligent. Fitness, everybody wants to be fit. Nobody wants to be super fat. So of course that's going to benefit your life. And then business. So it all works hand in hand. So this year, really take some time to think about you, what you truly want. Don't think about what everybody else wants and what everybody else says you should want. Think about what you actually want and then make that your New Year's resolution, make that your goal. And start today. Don't start tomorrow or January 1. It doesn't make a difference. Just start today to go ahead and go after those things. So that's my my opinion on everything. So I think that 2024 will be really good, but just be authentic to yourself and really think about the things that you truly want. Because for me, I didn't know what I truly wanted because I was so worried with what everybody else said I should want. When in reality, for me, maybe those things aren't as cool as they are for somebody else. So that's just that's just how it is. You know, everybody's life is different. Maybe somebody else values cars a lot more than I do. Maybe somebody else loves buying watches a lot more than I do. So, and I know there's people like that. I know there's people that are passionate about those things. I'm just not one of them. So, and that's totally okay. So just do the things that make you cool, like, or make you feel good. Like, I felt fine spending $2,000 on a water filter that like ionizes my water, because I'm just like trying to do like the health stuff. So like, I'm good with that, but like, I wouldn't go spend that on like a watch that didn't mean anything to me. So that's just like, you do you basically. But anyway, right now we're at like 12.3K in revenue today. Everything's going really, really well. I'm doing a video every single day using Midjourney. So I've been watching a lot of Midjourney videos. It's crazy, dude. Like, you could do like progression videos and stuff on there, and it'll show you how the AI go ahead and created your video. Let me go ahead and tell you this YouTube channel. So it's called Futurepedia. They have a really good video called Ultimate Midjourney Guide, Beginner to Advanced. So that's a great video to watch in regards to learning how to use it. And I'm using it every single day now to make those AI videos for our TikTok for the CBD company. So I think you could even do it for just normal companies. Like, you literally tell it to generate you images in the same style as a certain photographer, and it will do it. So it's pretty crazy. Like, you can do super realistic stuff as well. Like, mine's not super realistic yet, but I'm trying to find like a theme to go with for our TikTok page. So I'm just gonna learn as much as I can about Midjourney for the meantime, to go ahead and get that going. So yeah, that's that today. Let me just put the final number. I'll put it right there. Let me refresh. 12.5K in revenue today, right there. So it's 8:20. So just probably expect us to finish up at like 15 or 16K. But super excited. Today's been great. We're right on track for our goal of 150K this month. And yeah, boys, so sorry about this episode being kind of bland. Next one, I'll do something more interesting, but hopefully this was all useful information to you guys. If you have any questions for me, just comment in the comment section, I guess, and ask any questions you have. Next video, I'm going to be talking about more how you set like a CPA for your affiliates, how you see what a good EPC is, and how you actually start an affiliate offer. So that's gonna be a pretty interesting episode for you guys, at least how we did it. So I'll talk to you guys about that tomorrow. And yeah, for now, good night. I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. See you guys tomorrow.